Hi guys, welcome to another nutrition video. So this one I'm talking about food habits and building a better relationship with food, and a bit about planning as well. So obviously you're starting out a new diet. You're starting out to change your attitudes to food. You want to learn a bit more. So first of all, you want to keep it consistent. Okay, you want to make it easy on yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. So a good rule to follow is 3 solid meals a day and 3 decent meals a day. Okay. Now, if you're having 3 meals a day or even 2 meals a day with bigger portions, it's going to fill you up and it's going to stop you snacking. So if you stop and snack, when you're snacking, you're likely to go to foods that are calorific and not healthy. And if your target is to lose some body fat, not going to be good for that. So a good idea is, to 3 meals a day that fill you up. So a solid breakfast, a solid lunch, and a solid dinner. Okay. And by doing that as well, you can track your calories easier. So I know some of you now are learning about your calories, how much you need today, how much you need on training days, etc. So by having these 3 solid meals a day, you can sort of see how much calories you're doing. It becomes a habit. You get used to it. It becomes an inbuilt knowledge. You know how much calories are going to each meal. Keep it consistent. And a good tip as well: have 2 or 3 food choices only per meal. So have 2 or 3 breakfasts, 2 or 3 lunches, and 2 or 3 dinners. Keep it consistent. That way you can track your calories a lot easier. And over time, that becomes an inbuilt knowledge. And then, of course, once you're used to that, then you can kind of play around with it a little bit. You can see how much calories you've got today, a day, and then you can factor in some treats, factor in some snacks, factor in some extras, factor in some alcohol, factor in a weekend if you want to let yourself go, let your hair down. Because you've got that inbuilt knowledge and you'll know how it affects your calorie levels. So once you've got that consistent fill, you might go to the end of, say, Friday, well, I've got 300 calories left here. I can have a biscuit or a cake or whatever like that. And, you can begin then to have, unrestrict your diet a little bit and play around with it. If you've got a big weekend away with some mates, you want a few drinks, Friday you can sort of lower your calories a bit. Maybe I'll have, 1,000, 1,500 calories a day, which gives me an extra 1,000 to play with on the Saturday. And this all comes into play, over knowledge, over a period of time. So start off consistently, make it easy. 3 meals a day, 2 or 3 food choices per meals. Clean, organic, unprocessed food is the way to go. And then factor in a few snacks here and there, okay? That's a great way to build a great relationship with food and build your knowledge. And following on from that, what I said about, not restricting yourself. So I don't know if any of you tried fad diets in the past or thought about it or known people that do it. I'm sure you know, but they don't work. So stick to having just a balanced diet of normal foods that you like and enjoy. They don't work, these diets. What they do, they'll give you a short-term result, but it's not sustainable. How many times have you known people, or you've done it yourself, where you may have got a restrictive diet, a fad diet, you lose a certain amount, but then it's not sustainable. It's not good for your health. It's not good for metabolism. Not good for your mental health. And you go back to it normally, and you put all your weight back on, and you're back to where you started, but even more depressed than last time. So forget fad diets, just the foods you like, but a bit of consistency, a bit of discipline to start off with, get that knowledge, a bit of effort it takes, and you've got if your goal is to lose that body weight, that body fat, you just got to be consistent and be aware. But that knowledge builds up over time and becomes habit. And this is stuff that's going to last you years. Okay, you want the eating habits to last you years, and it wants to be effortless and natural and enjoyable. And that's what we're working on here. So start off consistent, 3 meals a day that fill you up. Good meal ideas as well. I'll post them onto the site, but things like protein porridge. You can get some protein porridge now. Put some maple syrup, a bit of banana in it. Big portion of that in the morning is great. If you like eggs, scrambled eggs with some spinach and peppers, some tomatoes, beautiful. 3 or 4 eggs. That's going to really fill you up. Whole chicken breast with a varied salad for your lunch. A little bit of seasoning, a little bit of mayo in there as well, just to make it taste nice. Bit of fruit, a protein bar with that. That's going to fill you up. And then a nice big dinner. If you're having if you've had chicken the after, you can maybe have a turkey leg or some steak or something like that. And of course, carb cycle with it as well. And you'll be surprised how much them 3 meals add up in the calorie stakes, and it should fill you up. And go from there. Brilliant, guys. Cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Watch out for more soon.